Well, it took emergency responders from Chatham County and several other surrounding counties to contain that fire, then to sort through all the debris looking for victims. WJCL's Brandon Livornia has more on what some of the first responders had to say on scene that day.
Everyone from neighbors to firefighters have told me the same thing. It's an event they'll never be able to forget. This is the scene from Port Wentworth on February 7th, 2008.
I never noticed the dust building up when we walked through the place. Never noticed the dust building up, and I never had an idea that sugar dust was that explosive.
We all just were one that night.
James Crosby was one of the first firefighters to show up on scene after an explosion rocked the Imperial Sugar Refinery.
When you cross this bridge down the road going into Port Wentworth, your heart dropped because you could see the flames.
Even though Crosby retired as Garden City's fire chief earlier this year, he says it's a scene that's still very fresh in his mind, even 7 years later.
It was the worst scene I've been on in 48 years.
Crosby, along with other first responders, rushed onto the refinery property, only to see flames and destruction.
And we called everyone we could, all the first responders and stuff, anybody that would come to help.
I knew people that worked there, and the last one we found, I grew up with him.
It took crews the entire weekend to put out the fire. Many were injured and 14 died in the explosion. The refinery has since been rebuilt. It's hard for drivers to even notice something catastrophic happened, but that's not the case for the former fire chief. It's forever burned in his mind.
And every time I go by there, I always think of that day.
The necessary safety precautions have been installed so another explosion does not happen. I'm Brandon Livornia for WJCL News, working for you.